Hello and welcome to the second race of round 4 of the World Touring Masters. We are at Laguna Seca and we're racing under the floodlights, as you can see, and the second race grid saw the top 8 from the first race reversed. So that meant Evgeny Volkov took pole position. Alongside him was Toby Davis after dropping to 7th place in the latter stages of the first race. In 3rd place was Tim Brook, 4th Gary Lennon, together once again, 5th Ryan Callan, and 6th Kelvin van der Linde, 7th Peter Duivelaar. In 8th position was Gregory Degreef after his win in race 1. In 9th position was the Holden van der Nielsen, and in 10th was the Alfa Romeo of Jari. Now here we are now on the grid, and away they go, the lights are green, off they go, and it looks like a good start there for Chris Butcher on the outside. Evgeny Volkov seems to go away to a decent start. Perhaps Toby will challenge him under braking into turn 1. Don't think he's quite close enough. No, he's not, as they go now into turn 1. In 3rd place, Volkov has run wide. He gets a little bit of a touch there from Davis trying to get back onto the racing line, but Volkov will be kicking himself for that. Here we are with Duivelaar at the first turn. There's a bit of contact up ahead there, but not too much. All pretty friendly as they make their way through. He's challenging his main championship contender, Gregory Degreef. He's gone through on the inside at turn 3. Duivelaar makes a place there on Gregory, and he's ahead of the Alfa Romeo of Jari as well. Now here they all are streaming round turn 4 down towards... Sorry, that's turn 3 down towards turn 4. Now they're at. Now down towards turn 5. Tim Brook is heading this route with van der Linde in behind and Ryan Callan, and Duivelaar looking for a way through, and van der Linde's gone straight through the middle of all of them. What a great move. Squeezed and threaded the needle through between Tim Brook and Ryan Callan. Lap 2 now. Paul Bordeau is back in 20th position after an incident-strewn first race. Oh, he gets a little bit tap there for Crooks, who also gets out of shape, and there's Vinnari off the track, and Degreef's off the track. Degreef is off the track. He's had another terrible start to second race, and now Paul Bordeaux is challenging around the outside of Ben Crooks. And there's Lee Palmer just ahead, just getting out of shape a little bit, and there's Ryan Callan back in the group as well, and Meervold. 4 wide again. Ryan Callan's finding himself in a massive battle into turn 5. Up the hill to turn 6 they go. Paul Bordeaux has made the move on Crooks' stick. They both got past Lee Palmer. Here we are with Tim Brook. He's pursuing the back of Gary Lennon. Going into the final turn. There's van der Linde just up ahead as well. He's got ahead of Lennon. Lennon's got around the outside of the Mercedes driver. Can he get the driver off the corner? Indeed he can. Brook's got the box seat here, but van der Linde's pulling along the side once again as well. A great drag race into the 3rd lap. Down the inside goes Tim Brook, and on the inside of van der Linde as well. Can he make it stick? He can! What a great move there from van der Linde. 2 places in that one-out braking manoeuvre. Superb driving there from Tim Brook in the BMW M3. Gone are the troubles of Vitus, and he's right up there challenging for good championship points in this race. Here we are now with van der Linde. He's wanting that place back from Tim Brook. Can he make a move into turn 5? Under brakes, indeed he can. Through he goes into turn 5. He seems to be very, very strong under brakes into there. And he takes position away from the M3. Now Adam Eggbeer is pursuing the back of Andy Oakley once again. Going down to the final hairpin. And Andy Oakley's just understeer a little bit wide there, and through goes Adam Eggbeer on the inside. Now can he out-drag him towards the first corner? He should be able to. He's got the momentum. He's got the inside line also as well. As they head now down to Andretti hairpin. And he takes position, no problem at all. Now with Christoph Bandura at the corkscrew. And here a Mercedes in behind and a Mercedes in front as well. There's Rowan Mañez and Meervold. Mañez is sideways. Oh, and so is Peter Bartfly after Bandura hit him, but Bandura spun. Oh, what an unfortunate incident there. Almost slow motion. No damage it seems, but all 3 cars are facing the wrong way, reversing themselves around, getting themselves back onto the track. And Paul Bandura, though, just caught up in the middle of that melee into rainy curve. Dropped back through behind these 2. Oh, stayed behind these 2 and got back through the field. And now Bandura's challenging to get past Roy Mañez, and there is Daniel Lovett in the background. Oh, getting out of shape and almost hitting the inside wall. What a great save. He he did there. Just under power, just seemed to put a wheel perhaps on the dirt. Now lap 5, Tim Brook and Van der Linde, it seems like we're going to have a battle with once again. And yes, we are. And Van der Linde's run very wide indeed. Into turn 5, up the hill towards turn 6. That's going to cost him the position. Tim Brook's got the inside line now. Through he goes. Sideways goes Kelvin, trying to get the cut back and get the position back once again. This is the battle for third position. Just up ahead we can see is Evgeny Volkov, who's been helped by this battling, of course. In first place is still Toby Davis. Now Van der Linde is looking for a way through at the hairpin. He's going to make a move on the inside with Tim Brook. He is indeed. He's been excellent under brakes, but not this time. Not this time. He's got himself locked up, and Lennon's trying to go up the inside as well, but couldn't quite get the power on cleanly. And Van der Linde stays ahead of the Scottish driver. Now Andy Oakley and Steve Davis. Steve pursuing the back of this Ford Sierra, which was slightly out of shape. Round ready curve, just put a wheel on the dirt. Of course, put himself out of shape for turn 10 as well. Down into turn 11, the final hairpin. Davis just takes the line, not allowing Andy Oakley to get through. Gets the power down early. Will they be able to hold off the Ford Sierra down the straight? Power that Sierra on side, on the side by side. Davis decided he wanted the outside line and took it. And Andy Oakley looking for a way past once again. Give a little bit of a tap there to the back of the M3. But through goes the Peterbrook M3 of Steve Davis. Now here we are with Kelvin Van der Linde, and his 05 Motorsport teammate ahead of us is Tim Brook. Up ahead there is Evgeny Volkov. Is Van der Linde going to make another move up the inside into turn 2 and actually hairpin? No, he's not, but he might get a little bit of help there from Tim Brook. It's taps the back of Tim Brook, puts him out of shape, and through goes Van der Linde. Brook just ran a little bit wide, allowed the nose of Van der Linde just to squeeze up in behind, and through he took advantage of that fully. Now lap 11, Peter Duivelaar is recovering through the field. He's in behind Anders Nielsen in that massive Holden. Into turn 11, they go the final hairpin. He's on the outside, but he's got the cutback. He's going to get the power on quickly indeed, but that Holden is extremely powerful down this straight. Can he hold him off? Down into turn 1 and turn 2. He's alongside into turn 1. Now into turn 2, and he just cut straight across Duivelaar. The power of that Holden. Fantastic stuff. Through he goes. Great driving there from Anders Nielsen. In behind Tommy Ojala now they are as well. Duivelaar still with him. He's still trying to challenge and get past this Holden Commodore. Really has been a thorn in many drivers' side this season. Just pulls away on the straights. Huge power. And they're in behind. Oh, he's sideways! He's sideways! Still sideways. He's gone off and hits the wall there. Just a slight tap on it goes, and through on the outside is coming Ben Crooks. Can he take advantage of that? Can he take two positions from that one mistake from Nielsen? Not quite. He's on the outside now into rainy curve. Duivelaar's on the inside trying to hold him off, because that compromises your line through there. And now Crooks, he's trying to get away through, but he's not been able to do so. And now lap 12 of 20, Van der Linde has caught Evgeny Volkov. He's thrown off the shackles of Tim Brook and Gary Lennon and pursued Evgeny Volkov and hunted him right down. The inside is coming. What a great move there from Van der Linde. Locked up the inside wheels, but got the car slowed down perfectly for the corner. Placed his car in exactly the right fashion, and through he goes on Evgeny Volkov. Now we're with lap 13. 16th is Ivo Simons. He's going to recover through the field also as well. He's in behind Jeff Dobbing here into and out of turn 2. On the outside now for turn 3. Can he make the move around the outside in turn 3? Can indeed. Ivo Simons makes the move through on his fellow Ford driver. And here we are with Shell Stenbeck. He's in 90th position, also not enjoying his run here at Laguna Seca as he did it in Vitus. Oh, he's just clipped he's straight off the track, and he's come back on again. Oh! And Van der Kerk's cleaned him up. Oh, poor Shell Stenbeck there. Just made a small mistake. Got it out on the gravel, one wheel, spun it around, and now he's desperately trying to get it back on track. Car is not quite going for him. Mark Van der Kerk had nowhere to go really, as he spun right back in front of him in turn 10 and just cleans him up. Here we are in behind Steve Davis once again. And can Degreef make his move through? He's having to recover through the field as well, just like Duivelaar, just like Simons, just like Helen. involved in a big incident on lap 1. Degreef makes his move through with a forceful pass on Steve Davis. Very fair indeed. And through, here we are now with Andy Oakley. Jeff Dobbing has caught his fellow Ford driver. And through on the inside, he's going to go into turn 5. Is he going to make a move? He is going to make the move stick. It seems they're both scrabbling to get the power down. Both a little bit of twitch there on the accelerator. Now lap 18 of 20. Gary Lennon versus Tim Brook. Once again, these guys have been locked together for 40 minutes. It's been hugely entertaining stuff. And Tim Brook got slightly sideways there in turn 4. That's compromised his exit into turn 5 now then. Lennon's on the inside. He's going to take the position, I think, with a simple move. Textbook manoeuvre. Indeed he is. Covers the cutback from Tim Brook as well. Good racing there from these two. But lap 19 now, Tim Brook versus Gary Lennon. And Lennon's run wide this time. He's lost his momentum slightly. Into turn 11 they go. Tim just showed his nose and Gary Lennon just went ever so slightly too deep. And Tim's up the inside. He's got to have to run now down the front straight. The inside into turn 1. He'll have the inside into turn 2 and Tretty hairpin also as well. Down into there they go. Headlights blazing. They'll try and make the move on the inside. They're still side by side through these corners. Lennon's on the outside. Tim Brook on the inside. Now Lennon's on the inside for turn 3. Can Brook cut back and get him on the exit? Oh, not quite. He's got slight overlap there. Gives the back of... And they both get sideways. Tim Brook getting out of the way. Into turn 4 now. And again he's got a better run out of there. And again Lennon's run slightly wide. Just half a wheel onto the dirt. Around the outside now Tim Brook. This is superb racing. Side by side for half a lap. And around the outside Tim Brook's going to go. He's going to take the move. What a great move around the outside at turn 5. Lennon has to give way. And now here we are with Degreef, Duivelaar and Nielsen. And Duivelaar has obviously made a mistake somewhere because he was past Nielsen earlier and now he's back in behind him. And that Holden is still holding these guys back with that huge power. Now Duivelaar's on the outside once again. Nielsen on the inside. Neither of them is giving way. Degreef is looking for a way through. They're side by side out of the final corner. And Degreef is going to take the position away from Duivelaar, I believe. Down the front straight they go. On the last lap now. From turn 4 to turn 5. Degreef is ahead of Duivelaar. After making his way back through the field, he's going to try and go up the inside of Nielsen. Oh, he's sideways. Is Duivelaar going to take advantage? He is indeed. Duivelaar's taking advantage. Around the outside he's going to go and take the position back again from his championship contender. That could be crucial at the end of the season. Last lap still. There's plenty of action on the last lap here. And it's Ben Crooks versus Jay Adji for 6th position. For 7th position even, sorry. And now Crooks has gone up the inside. An excellent move there into the corkscrew. Great move there on Jay Adji. Now last lap. This is the battle for the lead. And Kelvin van der Linde has caught Toby Davis. He's caught the Ford. And there is a bit of lap traffic ahead. Roy Magnez. Toby's not making a mistake he made last race of hitting a driver through turn 6. Oh, van der Linde's got the run on Toby Davis. On the outside he is now into the corkscrew. This is the... Oh, Davis is sideways. Gives a van der Linde a touch as well. Around the outside, on the inside is now van der Linde. Off the track, on the dirt, forced there by Toby Davis. Around the outside, it's a rainy curve. Can he make the move? Stick, he can indeed. Van der Linde makes the move. Around the outside, he's gone. And it looks like he's going to win the race. Into the final corner now. And there is Toby, giving the back of van der Linde a nudge. And now he's going to have more power towards the line. And Toby Davis is going to take the win away from van der Linde at the final corner. What epic action here. There is the winner, Toby Davis. But as we thought, Toby Davis was penalised for that. In fact, he was penalised for a different result. And that dropped him to 5th position in the standing. So van der Linde took his first World Touring Masters win, with Volkov 2nd and Tim Brook 3rd, his first podium, with Lennon 4th, Chris Butcher 6th, Crooks in 7th, 8th was Jay Adji, 9th was Anders Nielsen, and in 10th position was Peter Duivelaar, just ahead of his championship rival, Gregory Degreef. Join us again next week where we visit Pukekohe Park for another double sprint round.